What are you grateful for? And how often are you choosing what you're grateful for? Hello, my loves. My name is Courtney, aka DivinelyTimedTarot. And if you're ready to get into the tea about gratitude, then let's get into it. This is somewhat a channel message. I definitely channeled this topic of selective gratitude. I channeled this and I was like, this is definitely something interesting I should talk to my collective about, not only because I think a lot of people practice it without knowing this is what they're doing, but I think a lot of people might not get a lot of benefit out of it, okay? Not what they're expecting. So if you're ready to get into it, definitely like this video, definitely subscribe. I'm gonna say it again. Subscribe. Okay. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. Make sure to leave a comment below if there's any other topics or anything else that you want me to talk about and explore with you guys. So in general, what is selective gratitude? Selective gratitude in short terms is having gratitude for some things, but not all things. Having gratitude for the things you choose to acknowledge, but not the things that you turn a blind eye to. Now, even though it can be beneficial to us mentally and emotionally at times to put your focus on the positive, put your focus on what is positive and joyous and what we have real, true, genuine gratitude for, it's a lot more helpful to focus on those things than focus on the negative, of course. But the part where it gets tricky is overlooking the other things. Now, I'm telling you, I'm not knocking selective gratitude. I do it, it works, especially when you're doing it with intention. It works. It's quite a good feeling that you get. It helps you put more focus on what you're wanting and desiring and manifesting more of in your day-to-day life, for sure. It helps you make this line of connection between positive and your life, positive and things I do day to day. It's this sense of connectedness or this sense of flow, I could say, between you and how you feel and your blessings and things that you're manifesting. Okay, don't know if I went off on a tangent right there or not, but let's continue. Now, let's get into the reasons why I feel like selective gratitude can be negative or it can be more hindering than it can be helpful. Now, like I said, focusing on the positives is good, but having a limited perspective isn't necessarily positive. I don't know. The trouble comes in when you're telling someone to put all of their focus on the positive, especially if this is someone who doesn't have a lot of positive in their lives to begin with. So what are you really telling them to do? Put your focus on the things that you like and ignore the things that you do not like. Although, like I said, it can be motivating and it can be emotionally, confidence-wise, it can give us a boost. Realistically, it's not helping you in your situation. Another reason here is that you could definitely skip over and overlook and not even consider things that could bring a lot of positivity and joy and change, positive change into your life. But because you're focusing so hard on the good that's going good, you're not looking at the good that could be great or the unknown that could be amazing. You know what I mean? So don't limit yourself too much, okay? Be grateful for all things. Try to find the reasonings behind things. And even if you can't find the reasonings behind things, try to find your reasoning behind something and your, you know what, I'm going to appreciate this for this reason. You know what I mean? Now, one big one with selective gratitude, I feel, is that it can really give you a sense of entitlement, and it can kind of disconnect you from reality in the sense that you're not really in tune with possibly other people around you and other people who are living this maybe tougher or I don't have much to be grateful for type of life, right? But you can also start to have this thing where you expect everything to be good and go your way just because. And although, yes, we like to do that when we're manifesting, we also have to understand duality and polarity in life and understand that it's not always going to go our way. It's not always going to work. It's not always going to be beneficial for us. Okay, that doesn't mean it wasn't written in our plan, and it doesn't mean it's not for a reason, but it's not always, there to make you happy. Okay, and I feel like it definitely can cause a lot of like boredom, or it can cause a lot of further ungratefulness later down the line when you start receiving things that you're not asking for. You start receiving things that you're not grateful for, and it's suddenly like, okay, where's my this, where's my that? Babe, this is gratitude we're talking about, you feel me? Last but not least, my loves, this is hopefully a short video, but last but not least, avoidance of the emotions and of reality is definitely something that worries me when it comes to selective when it comes to selective gratitude. I'm so sorry, this whole video I'm having trouble figuring out where to look. I'm sorry. But yes, when it comes to selective gratitude, it's definitely alarming, to say the least. You don't want to be the kind of person who's only grateful for the things, like I said, they choose to acknowledge, only grateful for the positives, because then you don't know how to freaking handle the negatives. You don't know how to approach situations that aren't exactly how you want them, or aren't turning out how you want them to turn out. You know what I mean? And like, take all this with a grain of salt. I'm not saying it always happens one way or it always happens the other way, but these are just things I felt called to share with you guys, and kind of shedding light on the whole selective gratitude thing. And I'm going to be grateful for this in this moment, and that's it. It can be motivating and it can get you where you need to be, but in the broader scale of things, in the long term, you're going to have to understand how gratitude really works and what it really, really means to have gratitude for all and not just gratitude for some. Because I'm not going to lie, you're going to find yourself in a situation where you might feel like you have nothing to be grateful for. What are you going to do then? Complain how you're not grateful and complain how everything sucks? Or are you going to try to find a sliver of hope? Are you going to try to find something to be grateful for? Are you going to try to create something to be grateful for and express that? Okay? Being able to express gratitude, you guys, being able to have the feeling of gratitude and express that to the universe is very powerful, not only for manifestation, but for the mental and spiritual and emotional health that you need to be upkeeping on a daily basis. So, my loves, in conclusion, in the end, I just want you to be mindful when you're practicing gratitude. Definitely practice it as much as you can. That's always what I encourage people to do. And sometimes, this can be a whole other video, but sometimes you put on the phony hat and try to fake it till you make it. And sometimes you don't put that shit on and you dig through the dirt and you figure out how to make it true and make it your reality. And I feel like that's similar to the conversation here today about, am I going to select certain things and be grateful and build off that energy? Or am I in this era, am I in this phase where I need to be understanding and being grateful for more than just the things I like and the things that feel good? Okay. All right, my loves, thank you so much for joining me on this hopefully not too yappy ride, okay? If there's any other topic you would like me to talk about, like me to yap about, comment it in the comments. Definitely, if you want a tarot reading, check in the description, or you can check in the bio, okay? My link tree and my website, all the links will be there. Everything you need, honey. Make sure to like this video and subscribe. Most people who watch my videos are not subscribed, so subscribe, okay, and like it. Ow. I will see you in the next video. Bye. Bitch, they'll be looking for attention. Trust me, you can get it.